Hello and welcome to Acapella Adventures, episode 00149, where we are making tiny bites of solo actual play for our entertainment, to explore game design for fantasy stories, plus to play again in my home campaign. It's like raw cookie dough for the role-playing mind, brought to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday by my hobby, turningdice.com. Our characters are Igor Steinmann, Mac Wolfsbane, and Wyesley. They've found allies and enemies in quest of plenty, ending the foray into the unknown dungeon with a little treasure. It's time to try some subquests. They're checking on the mill wheel. They have indicated there's going to be at least one fight with winged ticks before getting a chance to appraise what sort of tools need to be guarded in order to get the mill wheel loose and down to the Blue Merchant's camp safely. That's where we're at right now. Winged ticks. So I think we're gonna have, I'm just gonna have to do the basics of rating one spirit, 3 of them. Have a fight. See that happening. All right, what do we got? Pop some stuff up. Should have got this stuff set up better instead of spending time. Well, I spend a lot of time on things like spend a lot of time on the other campaign. That's okay. Prep variability, good option. Boop 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 doop doop boop. All right. You know what? I think we're going to. I think it's time. Oh, they're bugs. Can you really intimidate bugs? That's kind of a cool question. It's like, can you intimidate? I think these Hemoborg enemies are not intimidatable. And we'll call it a straight up draw. It's a little uncommon in the game, but basically, they aren't. I'll check to see if they ambush. Uh-oh. 14, 19, 29 versus okay. 21. Do I have a +8 in perception and alertness? That is an important question. 6. Perception. 2. Yes. Okay. They try and ambush them. However, Igor is fully aware, and he is not going to. He shouts a warning. Hey, look out, guys! There's winged ticks. So Mac and Wyseley can react in a timely fashion, and we are into a fight. I was hoping that, I was thinking maybe we could get away with not having fight, but it's going to be a fight. So I'm going to set this up for set up now. Okay, we've got let's check out. Eight. It takes a moment to get everything set up, but we'll get there. All right, so things you need to keep in mind. We have this battle. There is no intimidation either way. We're going to have a Mac is going to be going on a 2. It's good, but he probably needs to spend some time setting up and figuring out what spirits are nearby. There might be a contact he has. He also might go for straight up craziness, but they're not hampered as they were. So I know one of the things I talked about previously was we're going to have Wyesley, who is going on a 9. Wyesley switched out to a club He's not great with it, but you know, it's not the weak bow anymore either. Yay, go him. That's messing up that damage the entire time. Should have done better. 2, 2, 10. Okay, so the wingticks are going to go on the same thing as Mac. Mac's going to cast the spells, however. The wingticks are going to attack. Everybody gets that. Let's see. That should handle that. Wingtick 3 is. Oh well, we can work on that. So we've got these people. You know, Igor could just throw a freaking flaming, basically an incendiary grenade at the bad guys. He's not gonna do it yet. He considers it. It's like, I don't want to deal with this mess. I just want to get to the mill wheel and figure out what the heck's going on. But it could cause more action, more availability. It is daylight, so they are probably at a penalty. But they stumbled across them, so guess what? Mac's gonna go first. I don't see himself dealing with stuff like we would want him to. So, like, he hasn't anything prepared already. So he's gonna use magic. He's gonna scan the area, see what sorts of spirits are around. He immediately spies a spirit he thinks will be useful, and that spirit is... And not on that chart. Ah, there we go. A fire spirit, unaligned and bribed with fire, consuming valuables. Alright. There's somebody who wants to watch the world burn. Mac thinks he can do that. Alright. We're going to have that as one of the things. Okay, so there's a fire spirit. He's going to start entering negotiations with it. The only problem is it's a fire spirit. Yeah, it's kind of uncontrolled, and it's powerful, but yeah, it's not going to be a good choice for people to play with, because if you play with fire, you could get burned. I mean, so many things can tie into having an elemental fire spirit like on your side and causing you more trouble than it's worth some days. Could happen today. We'll have to see. But Mac's going to start negotiating with it about what it wants. The wingtick will also go, they will take swings at 9, 4, 5. We'll have a check. We'll see. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Have fun.